Hello everyone, my name is Professor Priyanka Chandwani and welcome back to the video of Idioms and Phrases. The first one that we will be covering today is dawn on someone. Maybe you would not have heard it, but it is used n number of times. Okay, it means if something dawns on you, any thought, you realize it for the first time. If you suddenly realize something that others might have already noticed, you can say dawn on your own self. Okay, the example is, it just dawned on me that if I make a to-do list, I might get more done. ठीक है, अगर मैं ये कर लूँगा तो ये मुझसे हो जाएगा. Okay, it was several months before the truth finally dawned on me. एंड अगर तुमको किसी और के साथ ये ईडियम यूज करना है, लाइक डॉन ऑन समवन एल्स, इट कैन बी यूज लाइक लिटिल बाय लिटिल इट डॉन्ड ऑन आर्ची दैट हिज वाइफ वाज नॉट कमिंग बैक. Okay, you can use it in n number of ways on somebody else, on your own self. The way of using it is, if you realize that something has just happened and maybe other people would have realized it. Okay, the next one is Achilles heel. Not heels, it is Achilles heel. H-E-L-L. It is a person's weakness. Achilles was a person in Greek mythology. He had no weakness. The only weakness he had was his heel, and hence this idiom was had come up. John is a great employee. His only Achilles heel is that he's always late for the work. Okay, maths has always been an Achilles heel for me. It is a small problem or weakness in a person, so you can use it anyway, but you can use it usually when the weakness will result in some failure or might result in a failure. Okay, like you can say for a subject, for your laziness, it is an Achilles heel. You can use it in n number of ways. The next one is, here are the idioms which are used for an influential person. ये वाले idioms बहुत ज़्यादा यूज होते हैं जब आप कंपनी लेवल पे पहुंच जाते हैं. Like people will say, this person is a big shot. This is a big shot for me, or anything. You can use it in n number of ways. It is, Kathy is a real big shot at her new job. No, she's a very good person. Like she's doing the work very nicely, and you can use the things in that way. कोई बड़े लेवल पे हो तो भी ऐसा यूज कर सकते हैं that she is a really big shot. Okay. Then one is bigwig. Rob is talking to all the bigwigs. Bigwigs का मतलब बड़े बड़े लोग. At his company to ask for a raise. Like buttering करना. Okay. Then it is big cheese. It is very informal way to use, by the way, big cheese, but people use it at work. Mark is the big cheese at work. His co-workers do everything he tells them to do. Okay. He is the big cheese at Google. She is the big cheese of the HR department. It is usually used when you talk about the boss or the manager, like they are on a very higher level authority. Okay. Then let's go for to be a big deal. It's very easy to understand what is to be a big deal. It is just to be an important or famous person in a company. Let's take an example. I heard she's a big deal in biochemical engineering. Okay, you can use it for any person who's a big deal at any specific point. Then comes to be the big cheese. We discussed it before. It is very informal, as I said, and it is to talk about the boss or the manager. The next one is big fish in a small pond. Someone who's very successful but only in very limited area. जैसे बोलते हैं ना, like you deserve better. When we say this, so you are a big fish living in a small pond. You can use it in a number of ways. Let's take the example. She likes being a big fish in a small pond because she knows she'll do well. If he went to London, he would be very successful because right now he is a big fish in a very small pond. Hope you understand how to use it. Then is play in big leagues. It means this comes from the sport, okay? Often used in business when someone is promoted or starts doing work as in a bigger, you can say, impact. So, she's been promoted to regional manager. She's playing big in the big leagues now. Okay, when you are promoted from one level to the another, you are playing in the big leagues. You can understand because everybody right now sees the sports. Many times the people who are commenting in the commentary section of sport, they use this one. You have to work much harder than that if you want to play in the big leagues. Okay, then the last one is to be big hearted. This is very easy to understand. Bade dil wala. This is a very good compliment, an adjective used to describe an aspect of a person's personality. If you are a big hearted person, you are kind, you are caring, you are compassionate. It's easy to understand. Then the next one is, these are the sayings with home. Many of you are living right here, right now, without your families. Okay, so these are the things that all will understand, and you may use it in the near future, and you can use it every day, might be. Home sweet home. We write it in the captions of Instagram these days. It's because this is said to show happiness when returning home after being away. If you've lived away, when you come back, you suddenly realize that this place is the best place to live. Okay. Every evening after work, she enters her house and thinks home, sweet home. Okay. Then the next one is home away from home. If you are away from your house and somebody is giving you that care, that love, that you feel that ye bhi mera ghar hi hai, then you can use home away from home, a place that is as pleasant and comfortable as your own home. When I was young, my best friend's house was my home away from home. This might be a thing with everybody. When we go to a best friend's house, it is as good as our own houses. We are as comfortable as we are at the own house. So you can use this phrase. Then the one is make yourself at home. जब कोई गेस्ट अपने घर पे आता है, we usually say आप इसे अपना घर ही समझिए. This is that phrase, okay? To relax and make yourself comfortable in someone else's home. Make yourself comfortable at home while I make us some coffee. Close to home. To affect someone in a strong and personal way. Some of my relatives criticize the education system as the teacher. Their comments hit close to home. Like someone affected you in a very personal way and in a very strong way. Then you can use this one. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is a very easy one. You have heard it a lot of times. To hang out. You hang out with your friends. To chill, to hang out is one and the same thing. To spend time with a person or a group of people usually doing nothing in particular. They're just meeting for fun. I love to hang out with my friends and share snacks and tea. Let's hang out today. I have done a task with you when I said you to ask your friend out for a coffee. That time you can ask them, let's hang out today and go for a coffee. These are the words that you can use. This is a very simple one. The next one is stoke. Now these are some little words that you might not understand. This is a vocabulary that you have to build. Hang out is one. Another one is stoked. कभी-कभी अपन लोग एकदम excited हो जाते हैं किसी चीज़ के लिए. Really excited about something. We can use a word that is stoked. Mitch is stoked about his trip to a tropical island. I am stoked about Google coming to our college next week. You can use it in n number of ways. I am stoked to visit XYZ city in the coming future. Okay. Then the next one is flip side. The opposite or the other side. दूसरे हाथ पे, like we say when we flip the coin, another side. Okay. I am tired and don't feel like going to the birthday party, but on the flip side, all of my friends will be there and it will be fun. When you think on the other side also, completely opposite but, okay, it is the flip side. Then the next one is dough. Usually dough is आटा जो अपन लोग बनाते हैं. The other one is money. I have finally saved up enough dough to buy my dream bicycle. You can use it. The next one is for real. This is an expression that you give. True, agree. When we say like this, we can use for real. When someone says this video game is so much fun, you can reply with for real. Many people in front of you might be using this word and you don't understand the meaning. For this reason, you have to take care that you note down, as I said before, each and every phrase and idiom and vocabulary words that you are learning in these videos, and practice it with just one sentence per day. The next one is bail. To decide not to attend something or arrive somewhere. Okay? जब आपने कहीं प्रॉमिस किया है, कमिटमेंट किया है कि मैं यहाँ जाऊंगी या आऊंगी, एंड दैट टाइम यू जस्ट डोंट गो, यू डिच देम, यू कैन से, देन इट इज लाइक bailing yourself. Okay? Donna's friend was supposed to meet her for lunch, but he bailed. Donna enjoyed her lunch anyway. Okay? This is an easy one to use. The next one is ditched, as I used in the previous slide also, to get rid or leave. That's it. I couldn't wait for my parents to come home so I could ditch my younger sister and go biking with my friends. Okay? Like she was taking care of her and she just thought that the parents will come and I'll ditch this person. You use it a lot of time when you have made a plan with your friends. You always ditch us when we make a plan. She always ditches to come to the hotel when she says that she would be coming. So this is a very casual word. You can use it. See, Albert Einstein says, I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. It is a very good word. Passionately curious. You can use it. One thing I want to say is today that when you are learning, if you want to really learn it, you have to practice. And to practice, you have to hear this video again and again. And one thing that you could do is please make a note of everything and use it every day. It is very important to use the things. These are small things, small idioms that you may be understanding that when you go to the company level, people will use it oftenly and you would really not understand. For that thing, if you regularly keep practicing these things and if you bring these idioms in your practice, you will have a very good impression on the colleagues that you will be having. So, I hope you practice all the idioms and phrases. That's all for today. Thank you so much.